Well, after about probably 6-7 months of at work, constantly looking up and having this pain shoot down my body, I finally decided that I would go see the doctor about it. So my wife and myself, we went and had the MRI done. The doctor had the X-ray up there, and you could see the tumor right behind my eye. Here, pretty much gunpoint right there. Got the scar right here where they cut me open. And anyway, he told us they'd found a tumor about the size of a ping pong ball there. So they sent me to Chapel Hill. They did the MRI there, pretty much showed exactly what the other doctor had found. And that team of doctors met and they decided they would go in there and get it, or try to anyway. The surgery was scheduled for Tuesday. I went to work Monday, basically to, in my mind, tell everybody goodbye. And I made the trip around the plant, talked to a lot of people there, and then I left and got in my car, getting ready to back out, knock on my window. I rolled it down, and it was my real good friend, Bill Bradford, that invited me to the first breakfast. And he looked at me and he said, "Hector, unless you believe." I looked at him again, he said, "Unless you believe." Doctor came in, I said, "Doctor, when you get that tumor out, I want to see that thing." So I went to surgery Tuesday morning, and as they rolled me into the operating room, this big light was right above me, and I just said, "God, I believe." And they did the surgery. Woke up in the recovery room. Doctor came in. I said, "Doctor, I want to see that thing." And he said, stood at the end of my bed. He said, "That tumor, the size of a ping pong ball, we went in there to get it, and it was gone." And I looked at him and I said, "What?" He said, "It wasn't there." He said, "We're going to schedule another MRI for tomorrow morning." They did that. The X-ray was clear. I try to share this story with people that God lays it on my heart and hope that it would help somebody one day. He came in the second day. He said, "I told my wife about it." He was an Indian doctor, and so I'm sure he was Hindu or something, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and he said, "I talked to my wife. She said he must believe in Jesus." And I said, "Yes, I do. Yes, I do."